Hey you, and welcome back to some Banished. We are here in Bellaton again this time. Let's see my little chicken here. Um, Last time out, when I did recording and I uploaded to the channel, and at one point I went to close down XSplit and I crashed the game. And oh, by the way, an XSplit will do that. If you are thinking about starting your own channel and using XSplit as your recording device, it's easy. It's very convenient. It pre-renders everything. Is very, very fast. You record, you can upload. If you don't want to be doing editing, or like some of us, you don't know how yet. But at any rate, XSplit is convenient, but keep that in mind. It's like once it's connected to a game, and if you close it before the game, not always, but occasionally it can crash. So anyway, keep it in mind. Anyway, what happened was is I lost the part that I recorded that you guys had seen. So I had to start a couple things over. And the first thing I did, while I was even doing the uploading, the two chickens I had managed to get over had died. So I thought, well, let's start a Save Our Hens campaign. And instead of putting the big pen over here, I put in a very small one. I made it a priority, get it up quick, get the chickens over. And it worked. I managed to get up like a four or five, I think, of the 8 chickens that I had originally bought got put over there. And then they all died of old age immediately. Anyway, so I closed the thing down, and then I just closed that, and a trader just came in, and he had chickens, but I can only afford one. Now I'm told that sometimes having a one animal, they can reproduce. So maybe they come pregnant. Let's go with that. So I have a chicken, and the hope is, of course, is that I can get enough stock in the trading post that by the time the next person comes with a chicken, I can buy more. So what has happened since you were here last? Well, the whole planning the downtown urban center, well, that got lost too, of course. So I have put in a woodcutter over here just to make it a little more convenient for these poor guys over here who have to haul a very long ways to get things. So I put that there. I figured I'd start distributing things a little bit better in that way, because I used to have the 2 woodcutters here together. So I got rid of one, moved one over there. Now the downtown area is changing. I have taken out the fields that were here. I've removed a bit of road there because I might put the marketplace right in that clump of trees. Not sure yet. And I thought, rather than do the downtown area first, which is up in the northern part of the map here, I decided to start expanding into my rural area of Bellaton. So we have farms over here now. So I've shifted all the farming over to this. Yeah, I have cows. Isn't that awesome? I have not so awesome for them, but we don't keep them crowded. Possible 20. You know what? I don't like the idea of having very crowded animals, so we aren't going to go for any more than 16. At 16, they will kill them, because death is better than crowding. I don't know. Anyway, we won't have it too crowded. We'll leave them some room to, be happy little cows. And we have trees nearby for shade. And I wish we could leave trees in the pastures, but apparently we can't do that. So I do have another woodcutter at this end of the map. So I have one, that end, middle, and over here now. We've split the sheep again, and I've put in all these fields. Now these fields are all maxed out. 15 by 15 is the maximum size you can make a field. And I've got a little farm here. I gotta show you this. This is so cute. So, see, they hang around the well. I tell you, this is like the water cooler at the office. They hang around the well. They say, well, how was your day? Did you see what happened to the crops out here? Oh, I have a new lamb. Isn't that great? So-and-so just had a baby. So they do all these fun little things. And the well is apparently where they do that. Because I've seen that pattern a few times, and I think it's absolutely brilliant. And again, the developers just made me happy with just a silly little thing, but it's perfect, right? It's very nice. So get this little farming clump here of, people who are taking care of these fields. We've got a couple of orchards. I have bought some seeds, and that's why I didn't have money for chickens. We now have pears, and we had the plums before, but we have pears now. And I think we have squash. So we're, our diet is getting a little more varied all the time. And I've got some orders in for all kinds of seeds and all kinds of good things. So we do have a rural area now. Rural. I've always had a hard time saying that word. We have a rural area. We have a farming area in Bellaton now. So this will continue within that vein. There will be, more farms and plots added as required. Orchards, all, will be added through this area. We can probably get in another here. Hopefully one in, a couple more in here. And then a couple more back here. 2 or 3 maybe. There's that hill in the middle. That's going to be a problem, but we'll do what we can. Now, I love the storage barns over here, around all the fields because they look like barns. Isn't that brilliant? I love it. That's so pretty. Now, there is a problem. When these things fill up, they're not bothering to take them any further. So, marketplaces are apparently absolutely going to be required now. I've got to start getting distribution, a distribution system in place. So maybe, what do we have? Ooh, we don't have much iron. And what is a market going to cost us? Yeah, 62. So market's going to be a while. Now, when you're removing fields and moving houses. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, I had a diphtheria outbreak immediately while I was still trying to rebuild the chicken farm. All I was trying to do was just get the chickens in and put a couple houses down and kind of more or less, connect to where I had ended the recording. And diphtheria broke out and I lost a bunch of people. There have been, a few more crushed by rocks. My poor little guys. I do now have a hospital. I decided to put the first one down here, right there. I've had so many accidents in the mines and things. It seemed like a nice place to put a hospital. Not efficient, we know this. That's okay. That's okay. But while we were removing fields and moving things over, food, okay, apparently food isn't an issue anymore, but food was a little tight for a while. Things got a little scarce and a little wonky, and yeah, okay, everything's filling up again. Yeah. Okay, see, they need to be moving the food down a little bit more for these other people. We do have, the venison comes from across the bridge here, and the fish and that are there. So nobody over here is going to starve. And now that we have a woodcutter, they will be able to stay somewhat warmer. Well, apparently not by the looks of that. But they will be able to stay warmer in the wintertime. And hopefully, I've got an extra trader here. So hopefully he will start filling things up a little bit more. So I actually have something to trade. Now, when I've got the miners and stonecutters almost down to nothing, because when we were making this transition, I put everybody on farmers because, the fields were disappearing, new ones had to be created. Food got down to the point where I actually had to buy food once. It's like, oh my God, a little scary. This is not the way I want to do this. So I thought I'm going to plop a market in right here because we have a fair number of houses here. And you know what? We don't have the resources to actually make that happen yet, but let's just put it in anyway. I thought if I put it here, it hits some of the houses over there. And this is where, the efficient people really have head and shoulders above what I do because now it makes a difference. But you know what? We'll hit as many of these houses as we can. Call it done. No point crying over it at this point. And then this area is going to have, quite a number. We'll put some houses in here for sure. Now, as you can see, I've tried to make sure we have a few houses left. This has still never been touched, but it looks nice. That's fine. And we will, use that market space to better effect. And we will probably have to end up with another, well, I don't know, maybe we don't need another one down here. We really don't have too much going on down here, and these people seem quite happy to look after themselves. We have, all the right things end up in here, except I see there's no firewood. Well, he's there, so, oh, firewood's there. Sorry, clicking the wrong things. So these guys are really self-efficient. They're doing just fine. Herb limits, go do something else. I don't know. So the average health, we do have a hospital working now. We have no patients in it because mostly they're healthy. We had the the heart had gone down to like one full heart gone, so it actually is coming back the other way. So that's good. So, yeah, I love these barns out here, except, like I said, they're not willing to actually, you know, move. Say, oh, well, it's full. I'll just leave this stuff here. Now, when the houses come and haul something away, of course, that immediately gets put back in. So it's not quite as bad as it sounds, but yeah. So we have a few more laborers here. I think it's time to start cranking these guys back up again. Obviously, farming, we're still a long way from optimal. But food isn't going to be a real problem. It doesn't look like. I mean, we've got this at the beginning of the summer. So as these fields are harvested, the squash is the last thing that goes in, but it keeps through half the winter. You can get into late winter and they're still taking things off the field. So squash is amazing. It's really nice. And look, we have sheep and we have little baby sheep. It's spring, right? It's lambing time. That's awesome. And there you can see the wool that has been harvested from them. Now I put in another tailor. I have put in another tailor somewhere. Oh, look, baby cow. Lee there. So another little, just a couple of houses here. We've got to have somebody take care of these cows. And over here, I know, totally pointless. 2 little houses. I put in a well. Sue me. It's cute. What can I say? So yeah, we have a second tailor. He's downtown over here. There's 2 of them now. And this guy is just working on wool, like just straight up wool coats, which I plan on selling because they do sell. And this guy's got the styling ones out of leather and wool. So they're both working on their, respective jobs here. As things are getting spread further and further, and we have other places, and this isn't a central anymore. These 2, I'm probably going to take out one of them here at some point and just tidy this up and make one proper one. And here they've got to come down and cut down trees, which will put a few more things there and break my heart, but that's what happens. Now here, I'll probably run the road up here, maybe make a connection, add a few houses in here, and you know what, let's just do that. We'll make a bit of an intersection there, this way as well. Back here, do we just keep packing in the houses? I don't know. Put in another orchard maybe? That's always possible. Or, you know what? Will it fit? Kinda. Get a little jog, but that's not too bad. That's not too bad. And we have that one little piece stuck out there that has been annoying me for a while. We have a trader. Let's hope. What do we have? Wheat and wheat seeds, and they haven't filled up enough of anything, right? Look, all the things he actually wants, they have not managed to fill up yet. Okay, that's harsh. That's just mean. I've been wanting wheat seeds from the start because, it just seems... That's really unfortunate. So, orders, keep them coming. We'll try again next time. Bye. Just bye. Okay, well, you know what? It was nice. It was a nice idea. We still have a chicken. We have one little hard-working chicken. Look there she is. Our special chicken. Okay, you know what? We're going to put another trader here so they start moving things a little bit better. And iron. We have lots of stone. Let's give one more miner. Okay, marketplace. Yeah, I got that down. I think the marketplace is going to make a difference because right now our traders are having to go way past this. They're to get that iron and stuff. They're having to come a very long way. I don't know. They may have to be coming all the way down here. Is this where it's being stored? Well, there's not much there either, but tools and that should be all made up in the well. Well, we do have tools being made down here, don't we? Yeah, see, they're having to look at all the tools here. Yeah. food laying around again. Oh well. It's looking nice though, right? I like these little, you know, when you get in close, it's starting to feel like a nice little place to be. There's the little children, 6 years old. You have years before you have to worry about working again, you lucky, lucky fellow. Look at that, one tree growing right up in front of your front door. The one annoying place in the world to put a tree. But since it's the only one in the clump, I hate to take it down. Maybe something else will grow right there. It'd be nice to just have a tree right there. That would be great. Now, you know what? We have got tons of stone. Well, tons. We have a bit of stone. And let's upgrade one of these houses just because we can. Although it takes iron to... You know what? No, I'm not. Because I want the marketplace to go in first. So I'm not going to build anything that is going to take away the iron. The iron is being made into tools right now, and I need a fair bit of them because I want to trade them. So what's happening here? Not much. Okay, let's give them the hint that this would be a place I'd like them to come pay attention to. Do it. And I suppose we could speed up things just a little bit. So firewood's okay for, you know, food's going to be fine. Their happiness isn't great, but I figure we'll get in a marketplace, we'll put in some more houses, we'll stick in another tavern. I know they need another cemetery. I think both of those are maxed out. So we'll have to put in a church someplace. But now we have a fair number of children kicking around. And I mean, I suppose we could always have more, but I'm not ready for that just yet. Let's put another trader while we can. Stonecutter, miner. Okay, hunters are maxed out. Woodcutters are... Oh, foresters. I pulled away from them too, didn't I? Okay, that's no good. Now, the school is maxed out, so when some of these kids reach 10, excuse me, they are going to join the labor force really quickly. So we do have not much stone there. A little bit iron, like very, very little bit iron. So they're going to have to go hauling to find it, but you know what? It keeps them slim and trim, right? So we'll get that built. Katali, isn't that cute? An educated herdsman. I like it. She says, I've had a good education, but I like my little sheep, so this is my choice in jobs. Oh, look, one's out. Does that mean either it's a glitch or that one's about to become dinner? Could be dinner. So these numbers here, when you reach that max, then they do slaughter the rest. So, you know, if you find a point where your food is bad, you could take this, slam it down to just enough to continue, you know, have some breeding stock, and then they'll come in and start slaughtering all the animals and put them into, you know, your food production job. So, look, another baby. So do we have any houses in the process of being built? Because I'm sure, yeah, see, there's always somebody wanting a house. Or somebody about to want a house. Or a Bella who needs a hug. Oh, my baby. That's my dog today. What do you think? You want to play? See, that's called Bellaton. Did you know this place right here? Did you know that's called Bellaton? Yeah. Kiss for luck. Wish me luck. Oh, you just want a big old hug. Just a big snuggle. You're a pretty girl. Yeah, you're a nice dog. You're a gorgeous. What you snuffing at there? See when her ears go back. We call that her mushy face. Bella has a mushy face. So autumn's coming. Do you see the light changes? It's so cool. I love it when it does that. And then the trees start to change colors. And now has a dog. I love it when you talk to this dog. She looks like cocking her head and looking at you like she's trying to understand every word you're saying just to make sure she gets it right. Okay, I need a hand free, please. Okay, somebody's just died of... He drowned. We had a fisherman drown. It's like, oh, and that happens. You have these weird accidents, the wild boars, the rock slides, the, oh, what was one of them? I can't, childbirth, of course, takes its toll. But, yeah, it's all very sad. Okay, I'm going to put in another house back here because we can. And, this space here looks like it's big enough for a field. These little places where it's just too narrow to put in fields and stuff. I mean, it's perfect for the houses. We could probably stick in another there should we need it. Excuse me. Okay, this is coming along. The logs there, almost all the stone. We just have to worry about the iron, and makes a run and dive for the desk. What do you think? Look, they're building your town. They are. Yeah. Big dog. So thank you for all the wonderful comments about my crazy dog here. She is a lovely, lovely lady. And for those of you who have had huskies before and always knew how brilliantly wonderful they could be, thanks for the comments. She is an awesome, charming dog. She's a fun girl. A brat. A total, complete, and utter brat. But fun. Always, always fun. Okay, so that is full. Lovely. And we've got to get the iron up. Now, one thing with all the iron here, okay, funky mouse here. We do have our tools set so high, where are they, the blacks, that, they're making a lot of tools, and that is using a lot of iron. And as soon as the iron comes in, he's probably just making more. We really, okay, let's not go that. Let's not get carried away here. And part of the problem, of course, is I've got the traders hauling in, hauling tools over too, because that, they sell well. And do we have any here yet? Not a single one. Okay then, where are my traders? What are you guys up to? Working? Working is good. He's finding clothing. Working. And they do have some ways to go, so. Well, they're still working. Oops, I closed that. I like to have, oh no, a trader. And I will have nothing to trade. Brr. Well, we've got a fair number of sheep kicking around, logs. We're doing okay, and we'll get these foresters back up here with the next batch of laborers. Yeah, ale, well, we can't afford these luxuries. Is there anything here we want to, no, there's nothing here I want to sell on a regular, order on a regular basis, so sorry. And I still have one chicken. Only one. It was so cute seeing that one little chicken waddling over all by her little self. And hopefully she will actually breed before she dies. That would be... Where are we low on here? We are low on firewood probably. Okay, mouse is odd. I need a new mouse. I found that my middle mouse button isn't working anymore. So yes, it's time. New sheep. Yeah, we got to get that market up, and then we'll place another tavern. And you know what? Let's just do that because we can pause it and have it built later. Don't do it, dog. We can put no. Don't. She comes around this side and like climbs up under the desk, and she bashes her head sometimes. And she kind of gets in there a little bit tighter than she probably should be, and not good. Now, should we put a tavern right across from the boarding house? Now, see, that just sounds like trouble. That just sounds like trouble. We can't be doing that. Yeah, okay, things are getting punky here. Something's wrong. Technical difficulties. So we will just pause that because we don't want that going on yet. We will put in some houses as well. Okay, the market is, yeah, it's going to take up this whole area. So definitely put in some housing here. I'd love to put one on this side, but that is just not going to happen, is it? And I still don't want them so close that you can't breathe. So, and these guys can work in the orchard. We'll have fishermen probably move in there. Yeah, see, I'm wondering about these bigger spaces. What else could we put downtown? We have a market. We'll put in a bar. They might want another church down here. Or at least the cemetery. Big cemetery right near the where the sheep... Yeah, I don't know. Sounds wrong. How much space do these take? Like, see, that's not going to fit there anyway. It would fit here, but that's way too crowded for my liking. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, would it go this way? It would fit like that. That might be okay. So, housing. So if you guys didn't see my last video, you know that my next big plan is to do one of these on hard. Now someone died, crushed by a rock. Oh, sorry. Okay, so let's get another trader because we can do that now. Let's get our foresters back up to close to okay. Miners, stonecutters. Not many laborers, but you know what? We're not building a whole lot right now, so that's okay. Oh, yeah, I don't want all these houses going in right away. So let's not even worry about that, guys. We'll just take a deep breath here. You can put those two in. That will be fine. And then once the market is ready to go, we'll have people nearby who can start working there. That'll be awesome. And things are going okay over here. We have a house here that's they'll get to. Although we have no laborers whatsoever, so they won't be getting to it soon. Oh, look at all the food sitting outside. I need to put a storage barn in, but again, if they're not willing to take it even here, although this one was, okay, mouse driving me crazy. They're not willing to even take it that far. Now maybe if we put one, tuck one in here someplace. Oh, I don't want to take up this room though. So how far does it go? Where could I put a storage barn? Maybe right here. That looks like a nice place for a barn. Although it's not any closer to town, is it? Well, let's try putting one here. Will it go? Oh, come on. You have to let me put one in here. One block off. One little teeny tiny hills. There. It goes there. Although that, you know what, that is so close to the, although that's almost full too. So hopefully they'll wander over with some there. Would be nice. Because all of this food is coming off the crops here shortly. Yeah, I don't know. Well, we'll just have to wait and see how the markets work. We'll just have to wait and see how they work out. All the tools are gone. I guess my traders finally did their job. And we have no more tools being made because the tools, where are they? Iron tools are more. Okay, let's just take a deep breath here. Let's not go too far. And let them build it back up, please. Ooh, a little scared. Well, I could buy, I mean, I suppose I can buy some, hopefully, if there's something to trade. Because running out of tools is not good. Wouldn't that be ridiculous if the only way to get tools back would be to buy tools by trading tools? That could happen. that could happen. Unless, you know, maybe the people in the market, if there's extra tools in the trading, maybe they go over and get it. But I don't know that yet, right? We don't know what's going to happen with that yet. So, uh-oh, trader time. What do we have? Potato and wheat seeds. Do we have enough to buy? Okay, so what could we trade? What could we trade? They like logs. So if we just traded all of our logs and heaps and heaps and heaps of stone, firewood. Firewood's relatively easy to come by. We would need what? I'd love to have both, but obviously that's not going to happen. So, and over by 96. Okay, you're not getting anything extra. Sorry, cannot afford the extra. That's overpaying by 96. Okay, what am I doing here? Overpaying by 16. That's okay. We now have wheat. There we go. We can make proper beer now, or vodka, not wheat. I guess we need hops for beer, right? There's wheat beers too. But we can make rye whiskey. There you go. And I'm told you are supposed to rotate the crops, so do remind me to do that. This game would be fun to play as yeah, we need way more farmers. But food is obviously not a big issue at the moment, so I'm not going to worry about it just yet. Yeah. Actually, just do... There we go. But that gives us some room to grow. When we have more population and we have the farms, you know, working at full production, obviously, you know, this amount of land area is going to feed a lot more people than it does so far. So that's good. And how goes the market? Not great. And now we have all these people running around with no tools. That's awesome. That's good. You know what? And I said it, and I wasn't paying attention. And that is a thing when you're recording, and I'm sure all of you who have ever had a channel, you know this part already. Oh, I'm sorry, darling, dismiss. When you get to talking, and you're thinking about, you know, talking, and the dog is trashing the room behind you, and, you know, you say things, and then you click, and you don't do it. You don't pay attention. So iron tools, I am still asking for too many. I'm going to say, you know, let's not get any more. Let's just stay where we are, because things are about to get really, really grim without tools. Life is not pretty. They get so slow at everything, and production is just going to fall. And I got 25 people. Almost a quarter of my workforce has no tools. And this guy can't do anything because he has no iron. So, yay! Isn't this awesome? I'm going to cut that down, put that up one. And every once in a while, I find, I don't know if you play too long, but these little tiny arrows, it's like they all shift up one. So when you're trying to make something go up, it's going down instead, and you have to go, instead of like where it says farmer and builder, you'd have to go up to the down arrow of builder to make your farmers go up. And I have found the only thing you can do about that is to, you know, stop the game and restart it, because it just doesn't. Oh, my goodness gracious. Well, thank you, Bella. That was a little frightening. Oh my goodness, you can't be doing that stuff. You can't be doing that kind of thing. She just makes this dive for the mouse, because my dog is a brat. So they're saying we're low on tools. They've noticed. Isn't that awesome? Okay, well, he just made a few. So that's nice. So now we'll have 17 people without tools. How not to play the game. Oh well. Oh, well, what have I got going on over here? She opened things. So, sorry, I just had to go close some stuff. Alrighty. It's my girl. She really does need her own channel. I think I just get in the way sometimes. Don't do it again. No. Okay. I need to like get a fence around here. Oh my goodness, my dog. So what do we have going on? Food is, well, we're not going to starve just yet. So we'll put somebody else into here. Foresters. Ooh, firewood. And is that because they're traders? You know what? Let's cut back on the traders. They're getting too efficient now. That's no good. 18 people with no tools. For shame. Somebody's hungry. Somebody's cold. Oh, just when you think you've found the balance, right? You know, a couple of people have written to me and said, oh, the game looks so easy. Sure it is. It absolutely is. As long as you're doing everything right and paying attention, it's fine. And if you're not doing everything right, well, you know, oops. And just when you get complacent, you think, I got this. This is okay. I'm doing all right. I guess we got here just in time for slaughtering time. Yep. Oh, look, they're grazing. That's cute. That less so. Meat hanging around. Where's our new barn? Okay, they're hauling the food. That's good. And that has not been built yet. And this one has some room. How is the tool situation? Only 22 people. So we've had dead chickens. More dead chickens. Okay, this whole chicken thing is just not working. It's just, yeah, it's not working. So just close this down for now. And herdsman, you can go off and do something else somewhere. You know what? Go become a miner. So we have 2 blacksmiths. That's okay. We have 2 tailors working. Trader, yeah, they were getting a little too efficient. Teacher, physician, we still have a cleric. The forester, I hate it when they're down, but you know what? I think miners are a little more important at the moment. Just one. You gotta have one, right? Hunters maxed out. That's okay. Oh, we've lost a gatherer. Maybe that's someone who died of old age or something. The herding, we have lots working. That's no problem there. Only one builder, but the only thing we're building is a marketplace, so that's probably okay anyway. Tools. 29 people with no tools. That's good. Because all the iron is going here, but at least that part's done. My brain. You know, sometimes you just wait it out. Whatever. And all the people that like to be perfectly efficient are sitting at home screaming, that blonde bimbo, if she had just done, and yeah, it's okay. You just wait it out. It'll fix. It'll get fixed. It'll be slow. It'll take a minute. It's too bad you guys had to see it, but, you know, it'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong? And then we get to see how the market works. Now, what haven't we tried in this game? We have storage barns, stockpiles, marketplaces, tailors, the mine, the quarry, okay, taverns, tailor, blacksmith, herbalist, forester's lodge, woodcutters, all the farming things we've done. We don't have a town hall in yet, although I had one in another, which one was it? The place where the tornado killed everybody. We had a town, we had a town hall. We didn't have a hospital. I think we had a town hall. So we have a chapel, we have a hospital, we need a town hall. We need another cemetery at some point. So far, you know, bridges, tunnels. We have to build a tunnel. Remember, we have to build a tunnel. So other than the town hall, you know, we have at least attempted to try everything on in this particular town to see how they function. And hopefully we have learned things. Sounds good. So I'm going to wait until this is completed because I want to see it, and it has occurred to me that maybe some of you will too. Although if you're watching other Let's Plays, which I haven't done, you've probably seen the markets. I haven't seen a market yet, so I'm kind of excited. Da, 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 da. We have 38 people without tools now, and see that's the problem. Probably none of the miners have tools, so they're over there struggling along, trying to you know, they're digging out rocks with their nails. They're going home and getting spoons and trying to get the iron ore out. I'm sure it's very sad. It's very, very sad. But they keep working. They're just wonderful little people. They just keep doing it. 42 people without tools. Oh my God. Okay, can you empty the trading post? That wheat has cost us, I'll tell you, that wheat has cost us a very, very, very hard year. Oh, look at it. And it looks different. That is absolutely charming. That's really nice. And he's out there digging, he's pulling out weeds with his hands. You just got to admire them. They get it done. Now, food is going down because they are going to be far less efficient. We're going to have an absolutely terrible, terrible, terrible harvest this year. And this may be the winter that was, you know. I survived the winter of 50. Yeah. Because we wanted to put a marketplace in. And we wanted to buy wheat seeds with tools. Oops. No, I think the traders, we're just going to have to make sure they are not carrying in any more of them. Are they still sitting there? Oh, we got somebody new. I didn't see the little pop-up. So, oh, look at all the seeds. Going to break my heart. He's just going to break my heart because we don't have enough of anything, do we? Do we? Oh, well, maybe. He's willing to trade for all kinds of things. Oh. Well, then let's see what we can do here. So if we just get a whole bunch of those and get all the stone, iron tools. Okay, remind me, we have to put this number down to basically nothing. So they don't take the tools away from our own people to fill this up. What do we have? We have all kinds of venison. Lovely. Berries. Let's take all of them. And then, of course, they're going to, refill this with all the food, and then our food's going to be a problem for the oncoming winter. But, it just keeps life interesting. So what could we take? What do we want to see in the fields? We want to see new stuff. Maybe another nut. And is there anything else we have? Let's just take all the things and see what we can get. Okay, I'm overpaying. Oh, I can have for another one. So if we took one pecan and one peppers, cabbage would be nice through, or peaches. Ooh, peaches. Potatoes. Okay, let's go for potatoes. Potatoes and pecans, or potatoes and peaches? What do you think? Peaches? Okay, peaches sound good, don't they? And I'm overpaying. I've actually paid too much for something, as if. 61 more. Okay, what do we have? We can just top it up a little bit of something. Well, that's not bad. Trade it. Look at there. Now, I got tons of food. Okay. Now, let's tell him to not take all the tools. Please do not take all the tools. Look at all the people without tools. That's crazy. So you can leave now. Thank you very much. Logs are down. Okay, logs are down. That's not good. Of course they are, because they're trying to cut down trees with karate chops. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is, come on, it's funny. You know it. It's awesome. Okay, so we have 2 tools and 55 people without them. Oh my God. Okay, more miners, please. Get your spoons and get it done, boys. Get your spoons and get it done. There you go. Just toddle off and do that. Yes, dear. I know. I really do know. So we have a marketplace. What's it doing? The marketplace, is it done yet? It's not done yet. almost 99%, and we'll get to see it. And then I have to call this quits. What time is it? Yes, I have to stop. And I'm going to run over, I'm going to upload this and run over and play, run over, you know, like on the computer, and play Smoke and Mirrors and get another episode of that up. And there it is. We need vendors for our market, right? Oh, they're just piling stuff in anyway. What do the vendors actually do? They collect and distribute goods. So, awesome. That sounds nice. 48, we're coming down. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So they not only put food in the storage barn, they actually just bring it to the marketplace, even before you have a vendor going out to do anything. So we need to get the vendors up. We need to get everything up. So at this point, I think, you know, we've built a lot of things. I know the town hall has not been done yet, but I'm thinking big, you know, I've made a huge shift. Maybe it's time to take a great big breath and get some babies born, although we have no shortage of children at the moment. But, you know, get some more people into the labor force who are trained, let things equal up a little bit, let the tools build up a little bit. We've got lots of different kinds of crops now. Food is not going to be any particular issue for a very long time. It's time to rotate these crops. We can put in taters. Isn't that great? Squash, we will put beans here. Squash, we'll put corn. Corn, we'll put squash. This one, we just put wheat in the first time, so it probably makes no difference. We'll just leave that. These we can change a little bit. Potatoes there. Squash there. Beans. Corn. And we'll put some wheat back there. We'll have no corn this year, is that right? Okay, we'll change this one to corn. So we did some crop rotation. The tools are slowly coming down. Oh, yeah, okay. So it's time to take a deep breath, enjoy the winter, you know, snuggle down, see what my dog is chewing on, you know, let these things get built up, find a good balance again, and then we'll go over and mess up the mix again and build downtown Bellaton. So there we go. We have now in agriculture area, we have a market, sort of, very, very thinly staffed, but that one little person. But there we are, back in Bellaton. So until I see you next time, live your life happy, build it beautiful. Please hit the like button. Continue to leave your comments. I love you for them. And that's why I have to go now. So I'll see you soon. You take care. Bye-bye.